People are scared to go to therapy.
No copay.
And I actually have a phobia myself.
60 minutes of free, unlicensed therapy.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to help.
You get what you pay for. No copay with Nikki D and Nelson.
Stop it!
Welcome to the No Copay Podcast, the only place where the advice is free, the opinions are expensive, and the truth might sting a little. I am your host, Nikki D.
What was that? No, come on.
I've been drinking cranberry juice. I think it made my mouth twisted. You know how they say that?
Cranberry vodka, maybe.
No, juice.
Twisted.
That's the image your mouth twisted.
Twisted? This is supposed to be an Ocean Spray ad? Mm-hmm. Twist your taste buds.
I couldn't get out what I needed to say. My mouth got twisted.
What's the matter? What's the matter? You on your period? Drinking cranberry juice?
No, not on my period. I just like.
That's a line from a movie, by the way.
What movie?
I know you ain't seen that, but that's a movie. It's The Departed.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that.
Well, it's a pretty big movie, okay? It's not like some a B film or whatever. It's a pretty big deal from Scorsese.
From Scort Stacy? That's a big time, producer or something, director?
Oh, don't play dumb. You are not that dumb.
I don't know.
You are decorated.
Don't call me dumb because I don't know who somebody is.
You are a decorated military veteran, okay? You fought fires and wars, okay? You know who Martin Scorsese is.
I don't know who that is. You can't make me know somebody I don't know.
Now you just being purposely ignorant. Look at the look on your face.
You've called me dumb, stupid, and ignorant, Nelson.
I have not called you any of that. I said I called you purposely ignorant. Yes. I said you are not dumb, in fact.
Never purposefully ignorant. Okay, if I don't know who the people are, I don't know who people are. And
I don't know how you don't know Martin Scorsese.
How many fires I fought, how many years I served. I don't know who these people are.
You heard of The Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
You heard of Goodfellas?
Yeah.
You heard of the movie Taxi Driver, Casino, Raging Bull, The Departed?
I've heard of these movies, okay?
Gangs of New York?
Most of them. I've just heard of them.
You know what? I know for a fact you have seen one of them because I sat with you for 14 and a half hours in a fucking theater to watch The Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh, that was the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life of America.
That's a Scorsese film.
Boring. So boring.
Anyway, there's a scene in The Departed where Leonardo DiCaprio is like he's becoming an undercover cop. And he sits down at the bar and he orders a cranberry juice because he doesn't drink. And the guy looks at him and goes, "What are you, on your period? My girlfriend drinks it. It's a natural diuretic." And then he beats the guy's face into a bar.
Okay. All of that because I'm drinking cranberry.
You know what? For anyone else on the planet of America, they would know what I was fucking talking about.
Oh, my gosh. Well, guess what? They're not here. You got me. Okay? You got me, and that's it.
And is that a dig? Is that a little dig?
I mean, I don't know.
I got you.
You got me, and I'm ignorant and dumb and stupid and all the things. I don't know these
Oh,
people.
my God.
You know what I'm saying?
I cannot.
Just what it is.
I cannot
What a
with
way
you.
to start a show.
I
You're late
cannot
too,
with you.
by the way.
Yeah, I am late.
Call me names. Be late and call me names. That's crazy.
I'm working overnights, man, and I haven't had to do this in 20 years.
It's Resurrection Sunday. This should not be happening.
20 years I haven't worked overnights. The last time I got this little amount of sleep, I still had a drug problem and we were living in California together.
See how little came out for you? I didn't even go in on you for that. My whittle,
What do you mean?
You couldn't even get the word out.
All right, that's fair.
To the show.
All right, go, bye.
Yeah.
All right, go, bye.
Any names?
I didn't call you a name either. I said, let the tape. You talked earlier off the show, off the air. You were like, well, receipts are receipts. Well, go back and listen to the receipts. I said, you are not dumb. I said, you are not dumb. I said, you are being willfully ignorant. And that's on purpose.
Ignorant.
That's on purpose. That's ignorance on purpose.
Not on
And so
purpose.
that is smart, stupid.
I don't know these people. Okay. Why are you working overnight?
Because that's where the money is in Omaha for Uber. It really is. Like, I've tried swinging it through the day, and in the same 6 hours at night versus the 6 hours at the day, I'll make an extra $100 a night.
So what? Everybody hangs out at night in Omaha.
That's just when the good rides are,
popping.
and it's when I'm going to get the most tips. Yeah, I'm a pretty solid Uber driver. Like, if I was where you were at, I'd be printing money.
Probably.
Oh my God, I'd be printing money. I got to convince my ex-wife to just move to Atlanta.
Oh, really? You want to come?
Yeah, because I would be closer to you. Like, I just have to convince her to go wherever I'm going because she's not going to leave. Like, she would leave. Her mom died, so that was part of the whole reason why she didn't move when we got divorced. Was her mom was dying. But I could get, trust me, based on
to Decatur was greater.
I mean, come on, based on what she's looking for. I mean, you might as well go to where.
Well, the black,
if you want chicken, you go to where the goddamn fryer's at, right? I mean, you want hot sauce, you go to the pepper field.
You want black bean, you come to Atlanta. Heard you.
Yeah, if you can't find it in Atlanta, where the fuck you gonna find it at?
I don't know where you're gonna find it at if not here.
You can't, I promise you. I was just telling someone the other day how you and I went looking for black people in Sac.
Oh my gosh. I was telling somebody how the first black person I saw after being there for 2 months was at the beauty supply store. And I ran up to this stranger that I didn't know and hugged her. I did. I remember this lady's name to this day. Her name was Keisha. And Keisha was so kind to me. She hugged me back, even though she didn't know me. She gave me her telephone number. She said, "You call me anytime. You call."
That's how little. That's how few black folk are out there in goddamn Sac.
Oh my gosh, I wanted to cry when I saw that lady. It was ridiculous. I have never experienced that in my entire life, and I've lived a lot of different places, but that was different. It was
like we had to go looking.
We did. We had to go find it.
It was the area where we were working at was white, like here is white.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Like
back in the 1900s, white, where when you walked in a place, everyone turned to stare at you, like,
yeah,
what is she doing here?
And like I guarantee there are some kids that are in grade schools in that area, that Roseville, California, that have
never seen a black person.
One black person, two black people that are in there.
Maybe.
Because that's the way it was. That's the way it was for me growing up, especially in grade school. There was, 10 people that I could think of that were black people at my you know what I mean? Like in my class alone, there were 2. There was it was like Noah's Ark. There was a boy and a girl. Do you know what I mean? Like every white school in Nebraska had to make sure. Well, you got one of each. Don't worry, we're nice. We've got one of each.
One little black boy and one little black girl.
You know what we ended up having? And I wonder if this is a function of the Air Force Base or whatever, but we had a really, random Korean population. Like, when you come to Omaha, one thing that you're going to expect is there's a pretty significant Latino population because we've got industry here, which is traditionally how it goes. They follow the lines of industry, especially the immigrant side. And then, randomly an Asian population here.
We have every type of population here, though, so nothing random about it. But, speaking of SAC, since that's what we're talking about, you know what type of blast from the past I got recently from SAC?
What? I can't even imagine. Of all the things we did in Sacramento, what could you have possibly?
I got a phone call randomly the other day, right? And I saw it pop up on my phone, and it was a California number. And, now, because of some of the things I've done in the past year, if I see a California number, I answer boom, 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 hello.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
You answering numbers you don't recognize.
Yeah, because in a minute your girl about to blow. So I'm like, okay, this is the call I'm waiting for. So I pick up the phone. You will never guess who it was. Clarissa. Do you remember her?
No. Why?
You
read her to filth, I thought, before when we left.
I did let her know what's what and who's who. I sure did.
And how did that end up?
So let me quickly bring the audience up to speed, so this won't just be a me and you conversation. So I moved out to SAC, right? I didn't have any friends outside of the friends that I made at the radio station. Mind you, I made really good friends there, so I don't want to discount my friendships at all. Great people, still friends with them.
But friendships of circumstance. You were going to be buddies with them because our personalities jived anyway. Right. We were in the same place all the time.
Absolutely. And so I met this girl randomly, again, when I was getting my hair done. I'm always meeting people at the hair store, hair something, getting my hair done. And when I met her, it was one of those things where we just instantly like clicked. Like I liked her personality. She had a good heart. She just seemed like a really good person. And so boom, this is my one friend that I got in SAC. So I instantly bring her into my circle of work friends that I had made because we're always hanging together and doing the things. And initially, things were smooth. And then they got a little cray-cray. And then they got even more cray-cray. And then she broke the girl code, which is she went back and repeated something that was said amongst girls to a man. And
Can't do that.
was the final straw for me. I do not play with breaking girl code. I do not have friendships with people that I do not trust. And then it just became this whole thing. And so I'm like, okay, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Friendship's over. I'm opting out of this because I was so upset at that time that if I would have saw her, I don't know what I would have done because I was next level pissed off when all that stuff went down.
Well, yeah, because it was. I mean, she was off on one. And when you say so, you're kind of dancing around, and I'm not going to give any details or whatever was said, but it was the reason she broke the girl code. I think is even more egregious because she was using it to get dick.
Yes. Well,
It wasn't like, oh, I've got something you need to know about your friend or whatever. Da 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 da. It was, I got this piece of information. Let's parlay this into some dick.
Right. Which, so I answer the phone, right? Because I'm thinking, this is it? Oh, yeah. And it's her. And I'm like, oh. And she's like, you know, I want a minute to talk. I just really want to apologize for things that happened. She says that she didn't even remember why our friendship ended. She thought that she had made a pie. I really like her pecan pie. So she had made a pie and she asked me how I liked the pie or something. And everybody that knows me, that truly knows me, knows if you ask me a question and you
Don't
want
ask her
my
a question.
opinion, I'm
Don't
gonna
ask her
tell
a
you
question you
the
don't
truth.
want to answer to.
Don't ask me if you don't want to know. If you don't want to know, if you're sensitive, if your feelings get hurt, do not ask me because I'm going to tell you the truth. And so I told her, like, this one was a little off. You know, the prior ones, they was banging. This one, not so much. And she did get upset. And she said, oh, well, that's rude. Well, you asked me. I didn't eat the pie and then message you and say, this pie is gross. I didn't do that.
No, I get you.
I know exactly what I was doing. I was walking around the track by myself, minding my very own good business. You asked me about the pie. So she thought that's why things kind of disintegrated because of the pie. And I'm like, girl, I
Right,
said
then
what
you
I
already
said about
know-
the pie and moved on. I cared less about the pie.
We weren't friends then. If you really thought that, if you thought being upset about me being upset with you about me not making a good pie, like you misread this situation all the way.
Sorry, my laptop.
Also, you don't have to ask Nikki D what she felt about your food. You just watch her take a bite. Just watch her take a bite because that bitch will not lie. You want to talk about the hips? Shakira said the hips don't lie, the face don't lie. She don't play no poker. There's a reason why Nikki D and I can't play poker.
Because
You ain't got
I
the
do not have a poker face.
You don't.
I don't.
You don't. And I almost bet the farm on that one time, and it almost cost us big time.
Yeah. I do not have a poker face. I can't hide my facial expressions no matter how hard I try. So anyway, she basically calls and says that, you know, she would like me to forgive her. She misses the friendship that we had.
Oh, I bet.
I'm big on accountability. So I cannot just move forward with anybody about anything without there being a conversation as to what happened to even get us to this point. And there needs to be acknowledgement, right? And so this is what I thought about when she contacted me. I'm like, okay. So there were two people that I was close with that I fell out with from that era that I have recently quote unquote had to reconcile. We had to have some tough conversations, and I had to make the decision: am I going to forgive this person and move forward, or just not? And so, of course, the first person was Nelson. We talked about that on the first episode, and then boom, now she comes back. So I instantly think to myself, Jesus, what is going on? Am I being tested? Because am I getting ready to be rich next? Is that what's going on? Because you bring all this stuff back to me, and I got to be like, okay, I'm always preaching and telling people to forgive and telling people, you know what I'm saying, that if you want to go to heaven, you can't hold grudges with folks and you got to live the life that you're preaching. So what am I going to do?
You're just gonna let it. You're gonna turn the other cheek.
Well, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, thank God. All right, we gotta have a little bit of sense. Listen, the man died for you to have a little bit of nonsense.
Today's
Okay,
Resurrection Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing though. I listened to her. We had a conversation about it. But I was honest with her. I said, okay, I'm gonna accept your apology. Gonna move forward. I don't have time to hold grudges, right? I got things going on. I need blessings to come on down for you, girl. I just started my podcast, and I'm praying about that. Like, I got things going on, so I can't have God be like, okay, I tested you in this area and you failed, so I'm gonna forgive you. We gonna just bygones. We got bygones is cool, but here's the problem, and I told her this: because I'm forgiving you does not mean that we're gonna just pick up and be girlfriends and kumbaya and talk on the phone all day every day.
no keying.
I'm not able to do that. I'm not able to do that because I'm not built like that at all. Like, so I don't know if you have had a fallout with a friend and y'all come back together or whatever, but to me, when you fall out with somebody that you're close with, even when you reconcile, the friendship does not ever go back to the way that it was. And if you even can grow to build some type of friendship back, it takes a while, because when trust is broken, at least for me, I'm side-eyeing you for a very long time. And so the problem now is she's trying to do the call and talk all the time.
Yeah, but like you can't even, like, it don't even make no sense because there's no, like, for me, when it's something like that, you have to have a reason to engage them. You know what I mean? You can't find little loose reasons either. Like, you have to have, like, we live in the same place, we're working together, you know what I mean? You have to have some kind of, like, thing that forces you into the same place. You can't just be chopping it up.
Right. And here I go with my little soft heart sometimes. Whenever people are like going through things and I feel like I might be helping them with my words of wisdom, it's kind of hard for me to just be like, oh, I'm not giving you no words of wisdom. So it's like, okay, I gave you some wisdom. All right, now take what I gave you and go on. But I can't be kiki-keying all day, every day. And I'm not interested in doing that because it was a lot. That whole thing was a lot.
Oh, she was a lot.
And
She was a lot.
never been through anything like that. Even with my little friends who I done had and fell out, and we just going on about our business.
I wanted
don't
to
do
see
the
that
circle
thing
back.
too.
I don't do
I
a
wanted
lot
to
of
see her
circling back.
I wanted to see her throw that thing in a circle.
Nelson, you need to knock it off. You and everyone else, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I was ready.
Beautiful.
Oh, she really pretty. Yeah. And you know she humped.
No, she said she didn't. She actually
She humped.
talked about that. We talked
Yeah,
about
oh, come on, man. She humped.
She said she did, and I believe it. But I mean, what's the purpose of lying about that? What's the purpose of lying about that?
Because she don't want you to. Because she knows that she's walking amongst holiness with you, and she don't want you to think that she's amongst the sinners and the soil.
No.
She doesn't want you to think she's a part of the unwashed masses.
Nah, I don't believe that. I believe in what she said. She didn't do that part. She said basically it was an attention thing. I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
I definitely believe the attention part. I don't think she.
You know that ain't her real voice either. What's her real voice sound like? That's a fact. That's an affect.
It's the only voice I've ever heard.
I know, but she's putting that voice on.
So then, when does the real one ever come out?
Nobody talk like this all the time. Ain't nobody. Oh, hi, Nikki. Oh, she's so fucking breathy. Bitch, take a breath. Take a deep one. You know when she goes to the doctor, that doctor pissed. He's just trying to hear the fucking air at the bottom of her fucking lungs. Like, breathe in, bitch.
Listen, I never heard another voice, so that's the only voice that I know.
Yeah, I guarantee you know what it was like. I guarantee it was the rumors you heard about Michael. You remember the rumors they used to say about Michael Jackson, right?
Ooh, what are you saying?
That's not his real voice.
Well, of course that wasn't Michael Jackson's real voice.
That ain't that bitch's real voice either. I guarantee you get her around like this. She's like, hey, Nikki, what's up?
I never heard another voice. Never heard another voice. But you know what? Something else too that's kind of on the flip side is all of my friends like blocked her.
I did because I thought you were gonna be mad at me for staying friends with her because you told we had to get rid of her.
Everybody blocked her. So when they listen to this podcast, they're gonna send me some nasty grams like, "Girl, is you crazy?"
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
I can't believe it.
Are you crazy to talk to her?
You're in a redemption arc, and people are coming to redeem themselves with you too.
Somebody's coming back to you. They're apologizing. They want a second chance. What are you saying, Nelson?
Oh, I'm a floor mat. Depends. I guess it depends. It depends. I wouldn't have the balls to come out like you and say I forgive you, but I don't like return you.
Oh, you would?
I'd lie.
You no.
I'd lie. I'd lie. I'd ghost him. I'd forgive him, and I'd say, oh yeah, just go ahead and chop it up, and then just. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? We got that big white car coming around. Look, where's the laser pack at? Because this motherfucker ghost.
I'm honest.
Nope. I gotta just take that one right all the way to the lie. I gotta lie that one. Yeah. Oh yeah. We good. When we come back, I got an interesting game. A little thought experiment. Because I think a lot of people do this if all you have is a little bit of information. I know it's costing people jobs based on this one thing that you have. That's your name. What's in a name? We're going to get into that next. It's a no copay. Nah, I did it to you too. God dang it. I started by messing with you. A no copay podcast.
No Copay with Nikki D and Nelson.
Say hey, no copay. Hell no, no copay. Say it again, no copay.
That's right. It's the No Copay podcast. You can find it on Spotify. You can find it on Apple. You can find it right here, right now, with Nikki D and I.
YouTube as well.
Don't say that. Don't say that, because that's a purpose. You heard me pull up. I don't know what happened to the damn video. I uploaded the son of a bitch twice. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube sometimes.
Stop. I knew it as soon as. You're unlivable.
It's your favorite who told me, Mama D. She goes, "Where'd you guys podcast?" Because I can't find it. I said, "Well, it's up. It's out. People have been listening." She's like, "On YouTube?" I said, "Oh, Lord, Mother, I don't know about YouTube. Hold on."
How does your mom know anything about goddamn YouTube?
She likes to look at it. She likes to see the video.
I love your mom so much. I just love her. I just love her so goddamn much.
She's like, "Tell Nelson he can't be doing that."
Well, don't worry. I'll send her a link. Everything, she'll have it. I'll spend the rest of the day making sure that this thing is up just for your mom. It's a one-person podcast here. No Copay podcast for Mama D. With Nikki D for Mama D. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
Oh, Lord. So, yeah, give us
something. I've been doing this Uber driving. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what I have been doing professionally now. I came back from California. I had a quick little radio job. It didn't end up panning out. And unless I can get my ex-wife to move with me somewhere, I can't chase another radio job, right?
Right.
So for the time being, unless we're going to blow up, I'm going to Uber drive, and I think I'm going to go back to college in my mid-40s, right? I'll go complete a psych degree, and then I'll have something to fall back on for if and when this doesn't go where you tell me it's going to go. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to hitch myself to your star, honestly. I'm just happy to be here. But in part of doing that, man, there's some things that I've noticed. Like, for one, just side note, These kids are crazy.
They're bad.
They're bad kids, Nikki D.
They are
There was a
bad.
little girl. There was these 3 13-year-olds. I picked it. This happened. This just happened last night. 3 13-year-olds. I'm certain I picked them up at a party and took them to another party for one.
No,
And that's not on me. I
supervision.
can't. There's nothing I can do.
No
I'm just the Uber.
supervision.
I'm just the Uber.
Right.
Nikki D. This girl started talking to her friends, and she said, "Oh my God, T-Dub had a video of him and Melissa, and he was putting a gun in her ass. They were having sex, and they were putting a... Thank you. That's what I said. That's what I said. Said he was putting the gun in, and he was pushing it to the point where it was actioning the slide of the gun. Do you know?
I understand. Oh,
Well, for those who don't understand, the way a semi-automatic weapon works is the gun. When you see it in a movie, and it's out of bullets and the thing is pushed back, it does that every time you push a bullet. Like, that's why it's semi-automatic. You push the button, pop, pop, and then it's re-racked another round. So first off, I'm going, what just happened? But then I start to go, wait, is this one of those tall tales? You always hear about, like, somebody said somebody did something, da-da-da-da-da, right? Maybe it's not real. She goes, I saw the video. And then what you find out is it was a toy gun.
but still, why are?
But
you
still,
really
like, why are you
getting
putting a gun in
doing
there?
that?
Why are you putting a gun back there?
They're so nasty. Were you talking to them? Were you asking them questions?
Yes! Afterwards, I had to talk to him at that point. As soon as she said gun in the ass, I said, don't be letting... I go, listen, I had to get up on the a
Did you have,
little
like, a
bit of a
parent?
soapbox. I had to parent a little bit.
Did you
I
ask
go,
them
look.
how old they were?
I heard him talking about it because they were talking about how they got in the car. They got in the car talking about how the one guy must have been too old that was hitting on him. Because the 2 little friends thought it was funny. They were going, he going to jail. He going to jail. And the other little bad girl, the bad kid, she was like, y'all stop saying that. Stop saying that. I was like, you need to stop messing with these older men.
Yeah.
Then she tried to get, what was funny though, is they act real tough, right? They act real tough until there's a real adult around. Okay?
Oh,
So they
absolutely.
didn't think anything of me, right? Necessarily in the
Until you
car at
start
first.
talking.
But there was like a smell in the area we were in, right? Like we went through this area and a smell came up, smelled like rotten eggs or whatever. And the real bad kid that was right behind me, we were in like this bumpy terrain. So I couldn't just drive off, right? It's just like, oh, it stink, drive. And I go, you need to watch your mouth. And immediately all of them went from like bad kid voices, like, yeah, we at the party, to oh, we're so sorry. We're sorry. I go, look, I'm not your dad, and that's fine. I'm not here to tell you how to do things, but you're not going to tell me how to drive. I go, I ain't going to have a 13-year-old girl tell me how to drive. I smell it too. I want out of here.
Shut
Okay?
your grown mouth up and sit back and shut up.
Oh, immediately they
would've
became
said.
little kids. Immediately they became little kids. I said, look, man, there's nothing you guys can do about how grown you already are. You can't turn back the time. You can't turn back the clock on how much you've seen, how much you've decided you want to be grown. I said, y'all got to dial it way back. You got to get off this grown folks stuff, man, because that's not where you're at. You got to try and be a kid as long as possible, because this world is out to get you.
As
And
long
I said, don't you ever let a man disrespect you to the level of that story you just told. I said, even if you find yourself in a situation where you are in that position with a man, if a man tries to do something like that to him, you turn around and you beat the hell out of him. You pistol whip him with the goddamn gun. I go, you can't be in these situations.
Or call 911. But here's my thing. I blame the parents, because why is a 13-year-old out in an Uber going to parties at 13? I did not allow my daughter to start attending parties and all those things till she was 15, 16, 17 years old. And even when she attended them at 15, I took her and I picked her up. I dropped her
And
off.
this was an Uber teen,
I
too.
picked her up.
So it wasn't like they snuck. You know what I mean? Like Uber has this thing. I don't know if you got a chance to use that while we were in California, because I know you could have benefited from it. But Uber has a thing called Uber Teen. So you have the Uber account, and then they have their little Uber sub account on the phone. But I think you have to authorize all the things. It costs more money. There's only like certain levels of drivers that can take an Uber Teen. You know what I mean? Like you have to have like X amount of stars. You can't have bad reports or whatever and all that. And then it says it. Like as a driver, I can see it's Uber X Teen.
No, I didn't have that. I was using Lyft, and then my daughter lost her account because this Karen questioned her, and my daughter
Her age
sucks at lying and told the lady her real age. I'm like, first of all, why don't you tell her to mind her own business? Because that's what you should have told her. And then if you were going to try to be respectful, because I did teach her to be respectful, you should just told her you're 18. She's taking you to high school. You could have been a senior. Mind your business. So she got her account deactivated. That was the worst. That whole little experience with school was the worst. The fact that there was no school bus blew me. But no, I used to use.
Yeah, that was weird to be that big of a spread out school district and there wasn't any school buses, no buses in there. Right? But yeah, these kids are bad.
I know, I'm aware.
These kids are bad. I just couldn't fathom it, and they thought it was funny. I was like, that is not funny that these guys stick it. For one, the first thing, I mean, at first glance, obviously the gun, it was a toy gun, whatever. That he's messing with her like that. But second, man, at 13, you already need to have butt stuff. Like, that's like you broken and you like 28 and you finally gave in to the one guy who've been trying to do it since college. You don't need to. Why are you messing with that?
How old were you when you lost your virginity? Weren't you some crazy young age?
Oh, I was old. I didn't know the touch of a woman until I was 20.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I made out with a girl.
I was 19.
I thought I was going to be early, right? Because in third grade, I had a little girlfriend, and we went kissing under my porch at my house. I don't know. We did. Several times.
So that set you up for thinking you was about to get it.
Yeah.
Early,
And then she asked, I didn't show her, but she asked, she wanted to see me go number one. She wanted to see it.
Wow.
But I couldn't do it. She was a pastor's daughter, so, you know, she's a little dirty.
Were y'all the same age, though?
Yeah, we were both third grade.
Okay.
Yeah, and so what's that, 11? Yeah, the next time I kissed a woman, I was 20. Dang. Kissed. The next time I kissed a woman, I was 20.
Dang. I mean, I did some smooching and wooching and things of this sort, but I was either 18 or 19. I think I was 19, though, when I lost my virginity. So when I hear these kids...
Yeah, but that was a choice. You chose to lose it at 19 as opposed to losing it at 15 or 17 or 16. I could not get laid until I was 20.
Oh, well, poor little Tim.
Yeah, there it is. Let it marinate. You abstained. And I technically, although I was kind of toxic about it for a little while. I have briefly been what they call an incel.
What does that mean?
So you've heard them say that about like weirdos, right? These incels. It's like an internet term, right?
No.
For like the. Okay.
You want me to know?
I don't know why I ask you about anything that anyone knows commonly.
I don't know. Now.
Incel is a term that they use for these neck-bearded online psychopaths on the right wing that are like, they hate women, and they're the ones that end up putting in policies eventually that like ruin women's lives, and you know what I mean? Like women are trash and they're homophobic and all this. It stands for involuntarily celibate. So because they can't fuck, they make it everyone else's problem.
Say the incel means involuntarily celibate, and then I would say, oh yeah, incel, I get that. You just went all around the mulberry bush to just simply tell me.
I'm telling you why people talk about incel. I'm trying to bring it to you why it's a common term. Everyone else knows.
Involuntary celibacy. That's all I needed to know. That wasn't me. I did not lose my virginity early because you've met my dad. That's why.
No.
I didn't have time. I didn't need no problems. I didn't want no problems.
No, Ted.
So I just stayed problem free. Because you know what? The way things go in my life, I would have lost my virginity and gotten pregnant. And that would have been the end of my life. So I opted out.
How long after you lost your virginity did you get pregnant?
I didn't have Madison until I was 26.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
so
Oh yeah, your girl did her big one. Okay.
Yeah, I
It
forget.
was
I forget
too.
that you like. I always think of you as like 33, 35. I forget you're my age.
You know, I'm 44, sweetheart. We're literally weeks apart.
I know, but speak proper to your elders. All right. Every once in a while, you start talking a little crazy, and you forget who was born on the 8th of January and who was born on the 23rd ish of January.
24.
I don't know why it's in my phone wrong. That like, you know what? The day I did that, I was gonna play this game. We're gonna save this game because I want to really deep. I want to deep dive into this game. But before we get into the confession that you have, since you said it's gonna be a big thing, I want you to know this is how this played out. Okay, I go, all right. I know she is. I know she's on the cusp. She's right there on the cusp. So I go. 22nd is where Capricorn ends. I go, nah, maybe it's the 23rd. So I go into my phone, and I had it set right in the phone, like as I had Nikki D, and I had the thing right. But then I started questioning myself because I was like, I don't think that's right. I went to your Facebook page. I went through my text messages. I went and I must have saw a wrong date or somebody happy birthday you early
It
or
clearly
something.
says
Do you know
on
what I
my
mean?
Facebook page, January the 24th.
Because I went, but I didn't see, like it was covered up for whatever reason. You know, because for a while when we had the little falling out, I don't know that we were friends on Facebook. For whatever reason, I couldn't find the
I
day.
think I unfollowed you on everything.
Yeah, I couldn't find the day. So I went to your page to see friends posted on Nikki D's timeline. And I was like, that's not the date that I had down. But you had just started talking to me again, and I didn't want to let you down. So
You didn't want to say, Nikki, I forgot your birthday.
I didn't want to have not one chance for that to be a possibility. And so I was just like, I guess I'll text it now. I guess I'm wrong. And you're like, that's not my birthday. I said, motherfucker.
Listen, my own cousin, my first cousin, who's like my brother, texted me on the wrong day.
At least I didn't text late. I texted early.
Yes, you were early. Some people were early. I appreciate it all the same. I just be one of the people that understand when they be early or late. You're wrong, okay?
I did work. I worked to be wrong. I'm like,
January 24th.
January 24th,
my
yes.
Birthday. Everybody.
The
know my
Aquarian.
birthday.
all right, when we come back, Nikki D has got a emailed confessions that she say is just going to blow us all away.
We got to get feedback on this. We have to get feedback on this confession. It's a
All right,
doozy.
we'll do that next. With Nikki D and Nelson, it's the No Copay podcast.
No Copay with Nikki D and Nelson.
Say hey, no copay, no copay, no copay.
I just love that. Makes me feel good.
I know. All of these are some Hang with Mr. Cooper, Sister.
I love that.
Oh my
What a beautiful time for television, though.
God. It was.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper. The No Copay podcast with Nikki D and Nelson. You can find it on Spotify, Apple, YouTube is where Mama D watches it at most of the time when she can.
When it's there.
When she can.
She's watching.
Now, I'm scared. We're going to have to come up with a new intro for the confessions because I don't want to get it taken down. I don't want a DMCA strike. So
We cannot
this,
do the usher one.
It's just time for some confessions here on the No Copay podcast. What do you got for us?
So we've been asking and putting it out there into the atmosphere and letting you all know that we want to hear your confessions as well. So if you have a confession, you can send us an email, you can DM, you can do all the things. We have a telephone number that Nelson gives out that you can call in. And we have finally had a viewer that has been listening that emailed us in a confession. They wanted to remain anonymous, so I'm going to read what they emailed in.
Okay. 402, by the way, 402-302-1005, that number.
That is the number. Here we go. Okay. I have never told anybody this, so don't judge me. So what are we going to do right now? We're going to listen, and we won't judge.
Okay.
So boom, I was messing with this man. And when I say the chemistry was dangerous, I mean my common sense had clocked out. So I'm over his place one day. Everything's cool. I go to the bathroom. Tell me why I open the cabinet. I'm looking for tissue. And I see a lace wig just laid up there like it pays rent. So I pause. I'm like, okay, maybe he has a sister. Maybe he has company that comes over. But my spirit said, girl, you got to investigate. So
Now, in what cabinet is this? So I can understand. What cabinet?
So I'm going to assume it might have been up in like, you know, some people bathrooms.
Oh,
have
yeah,
those
okay.
Cabinets you can open. They have storage stuff in there.
Yeah, that
Normally
makes sense. I was just,
alcohol.
yeah, I was just like, why? I was thinking like the mirror cabinet, the stereotypical one. I'm like, why are you
That's
putting a
too
wig
small.
in there?
That's too small. It has
Yeah,
to be
you
one
can't
of
put a
those
wig in
big,
there.
Cabinets like some people have them over the toilet, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
maybe even in the
Okay,
top.
sorry.
So she said she opens the drawer next, and there was makeup in it. And not a little bit of makeup, but like makeup to do a full face, foundation, lashes, gloss, etc. So now I come out of the bathroom, I sit on the bed, and I'm just looking at him like, what exactly is going on here? So I casually ask, do you have company that be staying here? He looked me dead in my face and said, yeah, sometimes. I said, okay, well, what's her name? The man pauses like his brain is buffering, and then he says, mine. I say, yours as in what? She said, he goes calm as ever. I like to get dressed sometimes. It relaxes me. Now listen.
I already saw it
That
coming.
should have been my exit. That should have been my grab your purse and go moment. But instead, I said, okay, but is she cute? Why did this man
Oh,
smile
no.
and say, do you want to
She doesn't know at this point. At this moment, she doesn't realize what he just said.
She's saying she realizes it, and now she tells him she wants to see. So she says, the next thing I know, I'm sitting on the edge of the bed while he goes in the bathroom and comes back out like a whole different person. Hair laid, makeup blended, confidence on 100. And I'm sitting there like, oh, she don't play. So now here comes the confession.
She don't play. That's not even the confession.
She said, here comes the confession.
She let him hit it.
I stayed. We
She let
ordered
him hit it.
food, and I ended up talking to him as her for 2 whole hours.
So he did. It was a deal of him
Yeah, he went
embodying
into the
that.
bathroom, put on the wig, put on the makeup, put on all the things that came out as a woman.
He came back Jessica. He went in John, came back Jessica.
Came back Jessica, just like
And now,
that.
is this something like where he wants to, like, is he living his authentic life like that? Is this a, you know, back in the day? Now I'm going to tread lightly here because I don't want to offend anybody. All right, because I think intention matters. Okay, but back in the day, there used to be a separation between people who did not believe with gender dysphoria, right, who are truly trans.
Right.
Okay, and then there was a segment of people that we called cross-dressers.
Or drag
But
queens, right?
But
RuPaul.
like drag queens is a whole other thing, because once you start getting into drag, yeah, I would say that derogatorily they would use that early on, but then drag became a thing. Like drag is an homage to the diva and to the beauty of womanhood, right? And pomp and circumstance and pageantry. Whereas like cross-dressing was viewed originally as just sexual. But also, we didn't do the delineation of taking, oh, this is a guy who likes to dress like a woman and feel effeminate while he's having sex, versus this is a man who feels as though he is actually a woman, or this is a woman who believes she is actually a man and it's not in the right body. So
Right.
to me, it sounds like that's more of a sexual and a fetishizing of a woman than it is.
Wait, what did she say he said? Because he said something about it. Oh,
Yeah.
He said it relaxes him. I like to get dressed sometimes. It relaxes me, is what he said.
I wonder if it relaxes him because he's slipping into this other character. You know, again, and not having their names, but let's just John and Jessica, right? Because I just
Right.
have the two. That's what I came up with. Like, John has a work life, and John has insurance and bills and a boss who he hates, and whereas Jessica is all of the things that he is envisioning is easier for a woman.
I mean, or he has this pressure job and he's a boss and always in charge and running things, and he wants to come home and submit to himself, I guess. Because I mean, what's he dressing up for? He's normally
Well, I mean,
doing his nine to
ultimately
five.
Ultimately, you would think he was dressing up to show someone.
I don't know. She said they ordered food. She ended up talking to him as her for 2 whole hours, like they were homegirls. And when I finally left, I said, I don't know who I like more, but who can I text when I get home?
That's best of both worlds.
I mean,
Is she going to see him again?
I don't know. That's the thing. This is our first confession, and that's how it ended. So now I don't have any more details. Like, what happened after that? Did you guys see each other further? Did you date some more? Did you guys get it in with the dress and stuff on and the makeup?
Had to,
hair?
right?
Or like, I don't know. But the person who wrote this in said they've never told anybody about this ever in their life.
That's wild.
This is exclusive. We got an exclusive confession.
That if they never told anybody, then you have to assume they hit.
Probably. But I mean,
You have to assume.
yeah, because people would ask lots of questions if you just randomly told one of your homegirls this. They were like,
And that's interesting to me because if he's dressing like I have a little bit of experience just in terms of like the counterculture or the outside edges of like sexuality and all that, right? So like I've gotten into some weird stuff. Like a man has dressed like a woman while I had sex with his wife. Okay, I've been in a room where that happened.
what?
I told you that.
I don't remember you saying he dressed like a woman. I remember you saying he was in the room. And you
Oh yeah, I
said
did
he
tell you he
was
dressed like a woman. Yeah, he
left
dressed like a
the
woman.
part out
He
about
went into
this
the he went
like a woman.
he went into the bathroom. He went in. John came out. Jessica and sat in the corner while I.
Okay, see, I could not marry a man that wanted to dress like a woman. I couldn't do
why?
it.
I get it, but I understand it because that's not your jam.
It's not my jam at all.
Could you
Barely
sleep with a
look
man
under
that was
this
dressed like a woman though? What if he was fine?
I don't care what he looked like.
It's one off. You know, you're never gonna see him again, or her, as it were.
No, I think, and this is not going to be a popular opinion, I think that Tyler Perry is a very attractive man. But because he puts on dresses and wigs and skirts and acts like an old lady, I could never sleep with Tyler Perry.
Really? Even though that's a character, you even know that's a character, you can't see past that.
And then now with all the things and allegations going on, it's clear that he really don't probably like women anyway. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
What about Martin? Could you still have sex with Martin?
So I know Martin did the Big Mama and all the things.
Big Mama was a good
I don't like the men that put the dresses on and dress like women. It's not. And I understand.
But you don't have any like.
These men are not actors. These men are at home sitting around with dresses on. No way.
Right now, and listen, that is largely, and you're allowed to have this. Everybody's allowed to have a preference, but like that is coming from me about what I know about you is you like a man.
Oh yeah.
Like when you are looking for like a sexual partner or whatever, you're gonna be attracted to somebody. You are attracted to traditional manly men stuff.
Yes.
And I could never see you, like I couldn't even see you performatively like making out with a woman. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't give me that vibe at all.
Right. I don't give you no gay vibes.
No, there's no vibe. You give me no vibe.
I almost went down the lady route when I was inside.
But like
I did.
she would have been doing the going down.
Well,
Going down the lady route meant you would have just been a pillow princess.
But you know what I'm saying? She was doing her thing. I'm saying she outdid all the men I met while I was out there. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, because they got to work extra hard.
Look, she did her big one. She did her big one.
Because
okay?
that's when you get up when listen, if you can convert a straight person even for a one-off event, that's like you get a prize at the gay lodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's big game. That's big game. And I think it's even bigger if they're not so like homophobic, because like if you get somebody who's just casually like, oh, that's not my thing. If you can convert them, then you've really done something. Because to me, the people who are like so loud and vocal about, ew, get that away from me, you're gross. Those people are gay, and they just won't admit it.
For sure, they're trying to mask whatever it is they got going on behind closed doors because they want to make sure they don't want nobody to see, peek in, see what they got going on. For sure.
So, like. Before we get out of here, because I have just a question specifically about the wig. Now, I couldn't do a woman's hair, right? Like if I had a wig right now, I couldn't style a white person's hair. Like, does a black guy inherently know how to use a lace front wig, or like he had to learn all that too? Like he had to.
I guarantee you, no man knows how to do a lace front wig.
Right.
I don't even know how to do a lace front wig, and I wear wigs. It's hard.
You can't do a lace front.
It's hard.
I guess I'm not understanding, but the lace front's the one where like you have to trim it back, right?
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
And then do you glue that down?
That's what's on my head right now.
So someone else does that for you then?
Oh,
absolutely.
But
you get lace front weaves or what? But you don't. You couldn't do one.
Front wig for me. Guess who did
it? Yeah.
A man.
That's a really good wig for you, by the way.
A man did this. By the way,
I don't doubt it.
Well, he did, and well, that's all I'm gonna say. I mean,
and you slept with him. You slept with him when he had his wig on. He put his wig on, and then we. Yeah. Woo! Oh, we getting crazy over here, Baba. Oh,
this is not my confession.
She said, "Tyrone, I love it." He became Tyrena.
I love that hair washing he does, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, his hands so strong.
I bet. And how long will you have that in too? So like that, your hair has got to hurt. Like when they go to wash it, I can only imagine. Just because like if I have something on my head for too long. You know what I mean? And the hair gets matted down, and then you trying to like go and change the direction of it. And I have whatever the farthest away from curly hair is, that's what I have. There ain't a C in my, you know what I mean? I know like 4C and all that. I don't know exactly what all of them mean, but I know the complicated. Mine is 1S, smooth.
My hair doesn't hurt.
It doesn't.
No.
Does the scalp hurt when they go to like like a leg going to sleep or whatever?
No, none of those.
Okay, that's interesting.
And I'm not tender-headed. Now, people that are tender-headed, yes, their hair hurts when they get it done. But I'm not tender-headed, so no, it just feels good to me. It feels wonderful.
So okay, now that I just want to ask a couple more questions, because we're right here. You say tender-headed, and so that means overly sensitive, right? Because after you have had it done, I noticed that you pat.
Yeah, you pat because it itches, and you can't.
Oh,
pat it because it's itching. You can't scratch it. That doesn't mean.
I thought that was a pain.
No, that's an itch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So imagine having a hat on your head, and your scalp starts to itch. You can't get through the hat. So if you tap, and my nails are long, so it can poke. It poke right to the thing. Boom. Ooh, itch.
Yeah, that's cool. I never. I just had assumed. Assumed.
Now you have answers.
Yeah, go make a black friend and ask that one black friend these questions. Stop asking random black people these questions, by the way. White people, you don't just ask random black people questions. You can Google is free, or make a full black friend. It's legal in 2026.
I really prefer Google, if I want to be honest. You got to be close to me to ask me some stuff.
I am.
Some things annoy me when white people
You know what? And that's why I've done the legwork for a lot of the annoying white people questions. Like, I know the answer to a lot of them. Like, I know the answer. For one, I know not to ask this question, but I know the answer to, is that your hair? Is, yeah, it's my hair.
Absolutely. I bought it, paid for it, and it's on my hair.
Right. We're not talking about the nuance. Stop asking black women if that's their hair. Do you see it? Do they have it? That's their hair.
Yeah, please stop doing that. And just real quick, I'm going to vindicate you before we finish this break. I went to see Juvenile on Friday, and guess what song the DJ played?
What song you playing?
Kevin Gates.
Yeah!
first time I've ever heard that song in my entire life of America, and I said, "Oh, someone playing Nelson's song. Too bad he."
People love Kevin Gates, man. Kevin Gates is the people's people.
I don't know about all of that, but they played your little song at the Juvenile concert. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make sure I publicly let Nelson know this.
Oh, Juvie! I've never seen Juvenile. I would have loved to go there. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Another story. He disappointed me.
All right, we going. Oh, he did. Oh, I want to hear about that later, I guess. But we're going. We'll go slow motion into the next segment here right now. Oh, you see what I did there? Hey.
No Copay with Nikki D and No Copay with Nikki D and Nelson.
That one.
Say hey, no copay.
Hell no.
No copay.
That's right. No Copay with Nikki D and Nelson. You find it on Spotify. You find it on Apple. Please like and subscribe and download and leave a comment. Rate it. There's polls. Tell your friends about it. We're just trying to blow this thing out, man.
You know
just
what
trying
I'm
to blow it
saying?
up.
Support. I went live today and told them that y'all better go ahead and listen to the podcast now, because when we blow up, don't come out of the wood where it's like, oh, Nikki D now. I'll be like, baby, I don't even know you, baby. Okay.
Never met you.
You want to shoot with me in the gym? Period. Be gone.
What happened to you at the Juvenile concert? I know before we get into the scandal of the week.
Yes, because
Yeah.
we're going to talk about Trick Daddy for that. So we're going to talk about Juvenile before we talk about Trick Daddy. So
Okay.
he had a concert here in Atlanta on Friday. And first of all, I would like to shout out the millennials, okay? The millennials that show up to this Juvenile concert. Baby, we understood the assignment. We did not plan our clothes. Me and two of my homegirls, shout out to my girl Autumn and Dree. We did not plan what we were going to wear. We didn't say,
She's so fine,
wear
by the way.
this, wear
Autumn's
that,
so
whatever.
fine.
We all showed up with camo on. And then we looked around, and you could tell who
Everybody.
was a millennial and who was just here because somebody invited them because they had on some clothes that ain't have nothing to do
Because
with
they heard
the
slow
assignment.
motion once.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you are a fan, you know you got to have on some type of camo. So
Right.
we pull up. My inner child is going crazy. I've never seen Juvenile in concert. I'm like, let's do it. We had amazing seats. It was at this historic venue here called the Tabernacle. So the stage, everything is just right there.
Yeah.
We're supposed to start at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock comes, goes. 8:30 comes, goes. I'm like, what is going on? He doesn't hit the stage until 8:50.
Oh my God. I've always wanted to, like, not wanted to, but like you always hear stories of that, like especially from like rock music in the 80s and 90s. Like Guns N' Roses was notorious for being like 3 hours late to a show or whatever. Like, I'm not staying.
No.
I'm not staying.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. 3 hours, I'm out of there.
Juvie had about another 5 minutes and I'm out. 8:55.
50. He showed up
We
at
grown, man.
50. But then
I'm 44.
This was the thing that pissed me off. He's late, and then he comes out and he starts singing all these songs off of his new album that nobody has heard.
And that's not
Nobody
how
heard
you
this
do it.
album. Nobody knows these songs. So I'm
You
just
put those
sitting in
songs-
my seat like, baby, when is we finna get crunk? So I can get out this seat and drop it like it's hot. I can't really drop it like it's hot because my back's still messed up, but I got to do something. He sings all these songs that we don't know, and then the last 15 minutes, he sings the songs that we all showed up to hear.
That's it.
He didn't sing a full song of anything.
What I tell
Only
you.
Snippets.
What I tell you. That's what these motherfuckers out here doing. Because that was the first time I saw T.I. and I was pissed. Because you were only getting 20, 30, 90 seconds of a song.
It didn't make any sense at all. And then you know when he ended it? At 10 o'clock. So he came
He was
out
only
at
out there for an hour.
50, ended it at 10 o'clock. And I told my friends, I said, I'm going to tell y'all why he did that. Because the venue that we were at, they have a very hard out. Like, that building has to be empty at 11 o'clock. No ifs, no ands, no buts. You got to be out
Oh,
of
so
there.
it's not like you can't run a concert till 10:30 and then we got time to get people out.
No. So he cut it off because he wanted to go do his meet and greet and collect some more money. So because he was late, whatever he was gonna perform or however the performance was gonna go, it had to be altered because he was almost an hour late. So instead of us getting 2 hours of a show, we only got an hour. Yeah.
But man, I'm telling you, I bet even with the 2 hours worth of show, I bet you aren't getting all of Back That Ass Up. I guarantee he's not giving you the whole song.
He did that last, and he did it so fast, it caught me off. My phone wasn't even ready to get the beginning to get my drop. I was satisfied for 15 minutes, but I didn't feel overall satisfied because I'm like, are you kidding me? I've waited my whole life to see Juvenile.
Yeah.
And this is what I get, 15 minutes of a quick little boom, 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 and it's over.
What's funny about all of that is the theme on this show since the beginning you have been giving me shit about is Kevin Gates, right?
Yes.
The rapper, Kevin Gates. The whole reason we were even talking about Kevin Gates is because I heard that he did the same thing as Juvenile and now what I've told you T.I. did at that concert in Kansas City. I said, because if I go to a show, I want to see the whole song.
Yes.
Even if there's a feature, play the feature. Like, you know who did it really well? I think really nailed it in having a huge single that has a feature and you can't have them on the tour with you? Lizzo.
Of course, Lizzo's the greatest to ever do it. Duh.
But do you remember that? With like in the middle of that concert, then all of a sudden Cardi B comes up because she's got her part on that.
Oh, yeah.
And then Cardi B's like, they filmed it like she's in the dressing room. Oh, I'll be right out, y'all, or whatever. But it's like, and then there's Cardi B's part, and now we're back into Lizzo. Yeah. I think you can do it. I think that as long as they don't name drop them, I think you can have your hype man come in and do it. I think you can have the MC you bring with you that can fill in those parts even if you want them to sing it.
I don't know who she was. I don't even know.
But you know what I mean? Like you could have an MC with you that could do the other person's part or whatever, or you put it in the track, you creatively mix it. Listen, but don't take a 3-minute song and give me 45 seconds of it.
There were so many songs that Juvenile could have done. He could have used that whole hour if that's all we were going to get. And he could have sung hit after hit after hit after hit that we knew all the way through, and we would have been satisfied.
You could have sang
because we didn't know none of that new stuff, and none of it.
He could have sang an hour of music from 1998 to 2001 and not done his full catalog, and you could have still been happy.
Absolutely. So,
and you know what? The tragedy of that is, I get you want to pump the new music, right? But like, let's say in the case of this, right? So if you're going to close with Back That Ass Up, then Slow Motion is the middle song. You lead with like a rodeo. Rodeo's got to be early on. You could go.
you understand?
Yeah.
He did
Set
that.
it off. You know what I mean? You use something that's huge, something that could have been a final song, maybe on another tour. Like you wouldn't close with Rodeo now, but you could have had that as a closing song when the album came. You know what I mean? Like, so you do that, then you give them two, and then you come in and you go, hey, y'all, I know what you're here to hear. I know y'all are here to see the hits, but, this is some of my new stuff, too, so I'd appreciate it if you listen to a little bit of the new stuff, too.
Yeah, you can't do that when you're late, though.
No, you can't.
Do stuff when you're late. We don't care nothing about it.
You're right.
Forget it. Throw it out.
You're right on that one.
That's going to bring us into the scandal of the week this week.
Please.
So the AKAs, which is a sorority, are very uppity ladies that wear pearls and clutch them. Well,
uppity. Now you're allowed to say uppity. I don't think I can say uppity.
That wear pearls and they clutch them because they were having I think it was their 73rd annual of something that they were celebrating with their sorority. And so they stroll, which if you don't know what strolling is, it's a dance that they do to a song. And they stroll to one of Trick Daddy's songs. And what I've learned from my friend Autumn, who she's also in a sorority, she's in a different one though, they stroll to a song by Too Short. And so they booked Too Short sometime back for one of their events just for him to sing the song that they strolled to. Only that one song, he came out and did it. It became this viral thing, and boom, that it was that. Well, the AKAs, I believe, was trying to mimic that. So they hired Trick Daddy to perform multiple songs at this event. Well, he goes out on stage There's women there that's 60 and 70 years old, and he says,
Oh,
do you
no.
wanna do you wanna eat my D or suck my D or some kind of way he said it. In the video, you just see all these old ladies clutching their pearls. And they're
Oh, my
walking
God.
out of the venue. They're walking out of the venue. So he up there. He just going to town. He's singing, slinging it. He doing all the things. So the lady who's organizing it, they end up turning his mic off. They end up kicking him off the stage and asking him to leave. So now it's this whole thing going on social media, super viral, because they did not pay him the rest of his money because they're claiming that they had a conversation with him where they strictly asked him to only sing clean material.
Did you put it in writing or did you have a conversation?
First of all, we're talking about Trick Daddy, okay? And I know some people in our audience are probably like, who is Trick Daddy? Listen,
Yeah.
he is one of the nastiest, raunchiest rappers to ever rap, okay?
He's one of my favorites. I love Trick Daddy. At any given time, if you get in my car, you're probably going to hear a Trick Daddy song.
You cannot book Trick Daddy for any type of elegant or upscale or to-do event with some old ladies and think that he is not going to act a fool. Everywhere he is, everywhere he goes, he will and he shall act a fool. So now they don't want to pay him his money because they're saying he didn't do what they agreed upon. And so now he's trolling them online and it's a whole thing. So if you want to go watch the video, just type in Trick Daddy and AKAs. A million videos will pop up and listen to that audio. You will laugh until you cannot laugh anymore. I guarantee it.
That's
I guarantee it.
Trick love the kids, man. Trick love the kids. Trick love the kids.
That's something I said all the time. Nick love the kids, baby.
Trick love the kids. Oh, I love Trick Daddy. I just, man, he ugly though, isn't he? Like Trick Daddy is not a cute dude.
He ain't a cute dude, but guess what? He the what they call him, the king of Florida. The
Yeah.
Rapper of Florida.
Yeah, he is. He own it. I love. Oh my God, I love Trick Daddy. Hey, real quick, is like a stroll then is sorority and then sorority and then a fraternity steps, right? A fraternity doesn't stroll, do they?
Oh no, they stroll too.
Oh, they do.
Oh, you ain't.
So
never
now I've
them-
seen the
you ain't
step.
never seen them alpha men stroll.
No, I see the step,
Ooh,
man.
they
That
strolling.
step is what I want to
They
do.
be,
Forget the stroll.
And they be and they be like,
Miss me with that. You know what the? You're so stupid. Look at you already feeling yourself. The step reminds me of the like the Eastern Island, like you know the Samoans and that the haka. Have you seen a haka? Do you know what that is?
nah.
It's like where like Samoans or people in that area of the world, they do like this really loud and like choreographed like and they do like they've got dance. You know what I mean? They've got moves and just Google a haka.
Yeah. I've seen that. I think.
Yeah. And to me, it's more akin to that, man. When you see a fraternity get out in that line and they do that pop, 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 and just the crisp sound of the boots and the clapping and all of that, man, there's just something special about seeing that.
Yeah, I love it all. I do. But it's hilarious.
man.
Don't. You don't book
Why'd I
Trick
have to
Daddy.
why'd I
Don't
have to
feel
be a
sorry
white
for them.
person? I'm not supposed. I'm transracial. I'm like, what's her name? Rachel Dolezal. I was supposed to be a brother.
Oh my God.
I don't want to be a white person no more.
Before we get out of here, I'm going to give you my quote of hope for the week. Today is Resurrection Sunday. For those of you that know, you know that God died for our sins and he rose on the third day, which was today. So my quote of hope for you today is that even in waiting, God is working. Even in silence, he is speaking. So if you have something that you have been waiting on, you have problems that you are facing, and you are feeling that you're by yourself and nothing is happening, I just want to encourage you on this day to know that God is with you, even if it does not feel like it. And if you just keep going forward, one step in front of the other, and you do not give up and you faint not, you will begin to see the results.
And you faint not. I like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
I like that. That's
I'm going, you know. Maybe you'll remember it.
I will. I'll set my alarm better next time too, so we can get our buddy Nate to actually be on the show like he was supposed to be.
Sorry, Nate.
I dropped the ball. Just forgive me, please. I beg forgiveness. I did not faint, but I was asleep.
God tells us to do. Just keep forgiving. We gonna keep
Yeah, if you can take old girl's call, you can cut me some slack.
Oh, Lord, we're just gonna keep forgiving on this.
This has been No Copay with Nikki D and Nelson.